Hi, Pillbug9 here with another Minecraft video. So, yes, I've gotten some requests for a build tutorial on the all-knowing Pillbug statue. So I decided I'd go ahead and do one. Now, I guess a little disclaimer out of the way first. This is going to be a tutorial on how to build my original design for it, as the design that was actually built during my visit to Hermitcraft was changed a bit by the hermits, and as such, I do not actually know how to do a tutorial for those parts of the statue. But I do have my original design here behind me, so I guess I'll go ahead and show this thing from various angles first, and then we'll get into the tutorial. And I guess the redstone portion will be covered at the end of the video, so in case anyone wants to just build the statue without the redstone part's going to be at the end. So if you do want to build the redstone, make sure you stick around for that. But anyway, I guess let's take a look at this thing from the various angles, and then I'll show how to build it. So there's this right here, kind of a hidden feature in the top here so that lightning can strike the statue to kind of make it seem more powerful or something. Handles leading up here, bit of a sign thing. That part did change. You can write whatever you want on that, actually. And I guess now is also a good time to mention that if you would like to go ahead and actually customize the statue yourself after building, do feel free to do that, because that is what the hermits did on my visit there, so yes. But anyway, I guess should jump right into the tutorial then. Probably build it next to this over here. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is choose a spot to place it, and then once you've done that, you need to place 2 stairs. I would recommend some block variation for this as well. And then 4 slabs. And then another 2 stairs. Like that. Then you go back by 4 on both sides, of course, doing block variation like that. Okay, that's not quite 4. One more there. So you do that on both sides, and then it goes out by 2. It goes like that and that, like so, on both sides, of course. So let's do that, and then it comes out like that, and then starts going back again. And of course, this part here gets lined with podzol, like so, as well. So, like that. And that's actually the whole kind of first part of the thing done. So now what we need to do is we actually need to go up blocks here. So let me actually grab a few from here. Full blocks. And then we're going to want to place these, again, with various block variation here. Just move those out of the same part of my inventory. So kind of a random block assortment again. So that would be kind of our pathway up to where the statue begins here. Okay, so you're going to want to, this part goes 10 blocks back in total. So do the same on this side. Just in line with that. And round the back here. And then we're going to want to, of course, have the trim wrap around like so for the entire length. So, just like this. Okay, now that that's done, I would recommend, and you don't have to use podzol for this part, or you could use regular dirt, but just for simplicity's sake, to give us something to build the next part of the statue on, I would recommend filling in this area. So, next, go ahead and grab that here. Next, you go ahead and you place down a trim of slabs all the way around like this, stopping 1 block away from the edge, like so. And then, of course, you could use regular polished granite. Doesn't have to be the slabs, but we'll just use the slabs for this, as it comes up by 1, like so. And this part I would recommend filling in with the granite, just to make sure that there's no section where you don't see the granite under it for consistency's sake. So, and then I think the final thing that we gotta do is actually just candles leading up to the front here. I elected for these gray ones. I actually put these in the wrong spot. That and that, that and that, that and that, and then I had a couple up here. Had a stack of 4 there. Those do have to be lit, so for best effect. And again, you could use other colored candles if you so wanted to, although I think these light gray ones went the best. So, now that you've got those lit, you can start work on the actual statue itself, now that the base is done. So I'll go ahead and grab blocks for that, and we'll get to work on that. Okay, so starting from right behind these candles, you want to place 4 blocks like that, and then 3 like that, and kind of offset from there. And then after that, you want to place, and these are polished andesite, by the way. But, so you're going to want to take those and kind of build up like this first. I need to go ahead and grab the stair varieties here. And then when you get to the back of here, go out by 1. The statue can be hollow, or it could be filled in. And if you wanted. And then we go back like this, which allows us to pop down here and place the stairs like that, as they're supposed to be placed. And then we come in and do upside down stairs there too, so we can kind of have that come up a bit. And we punch out these, we punch out any corner blocks there. So, now that we have that done, we can get to work on kind of the rest of them. I would recommend lighting up the inside there if you plan on leaving it hollow. So, yes, or putting slabs across the bottom. But anyway, now for the legs. You want regular unpolished andesite for that. So, they come across and do the segments as well. Accidentally punched out a hole there. And they come out by 2 blocks each. And then what we do for kind of the rest, what you want to do is you want to bring this andesite out like so. Like so. These blocks don't have to be there, as you're not going to actually see them from the outside. Same thing with those, actually. And, then, in between the segments, we go ahead and pretty much wrap this pattern around like so. And we pretty much repeat this up the whole length of the statue. Alternating between the polished and the regular blocks. And make sure to have them stick out like that. And we do this until he's got 4 legs at least. And segments. Okay, and now that he's got 4 legs and looks like that, you should have something that looks like this, I suppose. So, brief fly around here. So, now we need to go ahead and attach the head to this guy. So, what we need first is the eyes. the bottom part of the eyes come out like that, and they're built like so. I guess we could go ahead and just... Okay, so now we've got pretty much the face installed, more or less, there. So, what we do at this point is we come back around for one more pass that looks like that. And then when we get to this point, we go ahead and put right side upstairs this time. And we pretty much kind of try to do what we did down at the bottom. So that comes up by a couple more blocks. Place a temporary one there, and put it like so. And these cover this entire top piece, actually. Like so. And then, of course, we build up the sides again, like that. And when we get to this point, we've got the rounded head like that. So we go ahead and we round them off like that. And we fill in these. Like that. Okay, and now we need to put on the top. So, for that, you do something like this. Leaving 2 gaps like that. And then you need to come down like that. Place a block there so that you can then place 2 blocks there. And attach the lightning rods like so. And then last but not least, the antenna, which pretty much just come up 2 blocks and then out 2 blocks, like that. And of course, feel free to customize that as you would see fit. Now the final thing that you need to put down is the signs in order to make the 2 of these identical here. And you can write whatever you want on these signs. I would recommend spruce, as I think that goes nicely with it, or one of the darker signs, and I would definitely recommend glow ink and some kind of dye if you use one of the darker signs, as I'm recommending, because otherwise that kind of is a bit hard to read. So, yes. But anyway, put whatever you want on these. Now then, if you just wanted the statue, then, if you just wanted to build the statue, then I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and make sure to leave this a like and all that. But, if you would like to stick around, I will show you how to install the redstone. Right about now. Okay, and again, I want to stress that I believe this redstone's actually different than the one that was actually built, but... So, first thing that you're going to want to do is actually break these slabs to give you access to under the statue. Same goes for any of the blocks that were there. And you're going to want to put a dropper facing up underneath one. And then we're going to have to do some interesting stuff with the redstone here. So, I believe we got to drop down... Yeah, we got to drop down 4 blocks from here. So, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got to bust out through here as well and through here. So, first thing you're going to want to do is to place a hopper there. And you pretty much want to... I would recommend dropping this down facing that direction until you get about here so you can redirect the potato line to somewhere else. We'll just go ahead and stick a chest down at the bottom for now. But anyway, you're also going to want to place a repeater like that and a comparator there. We'll come back to that as we're going to go ahead and actually do the item filter now. So, the item filter is a little bit squished back here, but definitely doable to build. So, we're going to go ahead and drop back, clear out a bit of area back here. So, what we need to do is place some blocks there. Again, let's take out some of this podzol stuff. And we're going to place the first block for that there. So, we'll place a comparator there. Run the line back by 2 blocks. And we'll run that line there, and it drops down there. Now then, what we're going to want now is we need to place a block there. So we place that there, and we want a repeater facing this way right below that block. So then we go ahead and we place some blocks there. We actually didn't need one of those. We do that. I need a redstone torch. Okay. And then we place that in there. So, and now what we've got is we'll be able to put in the item filter in here. So, these can be renamed to whatever, and they don't have to be glass, but they can be. So, we'll do that. And then we put in exactly 41 baked potatoes. Now, what we should end up with is, if we get just one more, it'll flow through the system and end up down here. This is good, which also caused this to pulse once. So, now what we need to do is we go ahead and we route this kind of up through the wall, as we need it to actually connect directly to a block right behind that. Or right under that, rather. So the block under that where this hopper is. So we run it up like so. Like this. Where are we here? Around like so, and then a repeater there to directly power that block right under this dropper, which I believe is the only way to go ahead and have it actually all done properly. Okay, and then now what we need to do is we need to bust out from underneath there, and we replace any of these blocks that we took out. And we go ahead and replace that and that. So, I guess for testing purposes, we'll fill this dropper with something. Just go ahead and fill this with a stack of redstone dust for testing's sake. So, now what should happen is if we throw anything on the slab that's not baked potatoes, then nothing happens. It'll just float there. If you throw a baked potato, though, and you could actually make that any item just by substituting the 41 baked potatoes for 41 of something else. But if we throw that, then we get redstone dust shot out from there. So, that would actually be it for the statue build. That would be the original design for it, and do feel free to customize it and send pictures to my Twitter, which is in the description of every video, including this one. But anyway, if you enjoyed that little statue tutorial, please consider giving the video a like. If you really loved it, consider subscribing, and press the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload something new. On that note, there actually have been some people saying that the notification bell does not work for notifications, so I don't know exactly what the deal is with that. Probably a YouTube glitch or something. But yes, hopefully it works for you. But anyway, that about does it for me for this video. So my name is Pillbug9, and so long till next time.